Hey guys, it's Ginny Silver. Today I'm going to go through what each and every box on the 1099 NEC means and how to fill these boxes in for those of you who are small businesses or self-employed and you paid an independent contractor $600 or more in 2024. Paying an independent contractor in 2024 $600 or more means that you are required to complete, file, and send Form 1099 NEC for non-employee compensation. Now, you can use a service to do this. I have videos on my channel that show how you can use a service to complete these forms for just a few dollars, but I've had a lot of questions recently about actually what goes into the boxes here and for further explanation on how you know what to fill in. Now, just as a reminder, I am not a tax professional, so this is not tax advice, but I do want to point you in the right direction and highlight the IRS documentation that explains what should go in each box. First up is this big box up here. This is where the payer's name, street address, city or town, state or province, country, zip or postal code, and telephone number will go. This is where you as the business who paid the contractor is going to put your own information. Now, the key here is you want your registered business information to match right here. Now, if you are a sole proprietor, you might not be certain if you should enter in your home address. Here is where you need to make sure that you are lining up exactly how you have registered your business and the information that you enter in here. If you have registered your business with a business license, as you should have, then you're going to enter in the information that is consistent with the address on your business license. This could be something such as your office address, a virtual office address if it permits you to register your business there, or it could be your home address if that is the address you are using to conduct business. The next box is the payer's TIN. So you are going to be the person who is filling this out. You are the person that paid someone. You are going to enter in your own or your business's tax identification number. If you have an EIN, an employer identification number, which you obtained for free from the IRS, then you can enter that in here. If you do not have an EIN, but you want an EIN, you can go to irs.gov and you can obtain one in just about 2 minutes. That tax ID, the EIN, is going to then replace using your social security number on all of your tax forms. However, obtaining your EIN means that you will then need to update all of your other business documents with that EIN instead of your social security number. For those of you that do not have and do not want an EIN, you're going to use your own personal tax ID number. This can be an ITIN or it can be your social security number. Next is the recipient's TIN. This is going to be the social security number or the ITIN from the person that you paid. If you do not have this information, you need to obtain it. The correct procedure for obtaining someone's tax ID information is to obtain an I-9 form from them before they work from you. If you did not do this when you first hired them on as a contractor, make sure you collect I-9 now. Next, you're going to enter in the recipient's name. This is the person that you paid, their first and last legal name. Next, enter in their street address, followed by the city, town, state, and zip. Next is the account number. The account number is going to be a specific, unique number that you assign to that individual for the purpose of filing their 1099 NECs. The IRS states the account number is required if you have multiple accounts for a recipient whom you are filing more than one information return of the same type. This helps them to classify and make sure that that account number aligns up with that specific person. The IRS states the account number may be a checking account number, savings account number, brokerage account number, serial number, loan number, policy number, or other number that you assign to the payee that is unique and will distinguish its specific account. Therefore, you, as the one who is paying this individual are going to create or assign a specific and unique number to that individual. You are going to keep record of it, and anytime you issue another 1099 to them, you are going to use that same identifying number. Next is box number 1. This is going to be where you enter in the non-employee compensation that you paid to that individual. Next is number 2. If you made direct sales totaling $5,000 or more in consumer products to the recipient for resale, then you are going to check this box. Next is box number 4, federal income tax withheld. This shows backup withholding. A payer must back up withhold on certain payments if you do not give your TIN to the payer. This means that if you paid this individual, but they did not give you a tax ID number, then you are obligated to hold on to federal taxes in case that person is unable to pay their tax obligation. In most cases, this is not going to apply to you. Because you are paying an independent contractor, in most cases, you did not withhold federal income taxes because they have a tax ID and they will be paying it themselves. In most cases, most will enter 0 on this line. Boxes 5 through 7 are for state information. The IRS states these boxes are provided for your convenience only and need not be completed for the IRS. They state if you withheld state income tax on this payment, you may enter it in box 5. In box 6, enter the abbreviated name of the state and the payer's state identification number. In box 7, you may enter the amount of the state payment. Generally, if box 5 is empty and no state tax was withheld, then typically you will not enter anything in box 6 and 7. Have completed your 1099 NECs, you must then issue a copy to the independent contractor as well as file the form with the IRS. In order to file this electronically with the IRS, you use the IRS FIRE system. Now, if this seems too overwhelming and confusing for you, I recommend watching the next video that is popping up on screen right now, which is going to show you my favorite way to file 1099s quickly and easily for just a few dollars. This is going to do it professionally. You're going to make sure there's no errors, and it is what I personally use to file 1099s.